Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday, so weekend again, woohoo! And that's just one weekend closer to Brier Fest, so I'm getting super excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm wearing my Kentucky Horse Park shirt on today because I'm like, it is super getting close to Brier Fest. We are a little less than 3 months out now, so exciting stuff happening. So what I thought I would do is, because we've been getting a lot of rain, torrential rain, like thunderstorms, all of a sudden tornadoes have spiked up. So what we're going to do is talk about what can I do that's model horse related while I'm stuck inside all day. And that could be anything from doing anything with your models or just doing model horse related things in general. So I'm very excited to get this started. I know I said like a while back I was going to do my what to do when it's raining video, and I'm finally getting that started for you today. So without further ado, here we go. So first scenario, you get the warning, it's going to be raining, and you're like, okay, we have all these ponies. What the heck can I do with them? I have some ideas, but I don't know. So maybe somebody can kind of help guide me through that. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do, what can you do with these models when it's raining outside? So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to think about customizing our models, because why not? So what you want to do is get some handy dandy paint brushes. Now these can be found at any hobby stores, Walmart, Target, anywhere they sell paint brushes. They have all different kinds, all different mediums. If you're like a really serious artist and want to do something really spectacular, they also have paint brushes at the art stores. They're a little more expensive, but they will help you get the job done. I know a lot of people use pastels, acrylics, airbrush. I am not that kind of artist. I am a simple, let's see if this comes out kind of girl. So what I did was I started prepping one of my models. So this is a Desitato model. This is just a regular one that I had that I was like, hey, I'm going to try customizing. So I put a primer over, but as you could tell, like I didn't take as much time as I should have to erase to get rid of the original paint underneath. So now it's just like a white ghost model. So we're probably going to go back and try to get rid of this primer and get rid of the paint underneath, just so that way when I start this or attempt to start it, I have a nice base to work off of. Because there's nothing worse than getting a model and it's like, after some time, if it's custom and, you're just like, I'm ready to recustomize this guy, and you start taking the new paint off, and then you find the primer, and then you find the old paint underneath. I don't know. I'm not a customizer. I don't know how that sits with you guys, but I know for myself that I wouldn't like to see the old paint underneath. So that is the first thing we're going to do. We are going to customize our models. The second thing we're going to do is, if we can't customize them because we're not too good of an artist like myself, we are going to try to sketch them. So I got some art pencils and I got a sketchbook. So I'm just going to like sit and I'm going to do some doodles. I used to sketch horses all the time when I was in high school and in school and stuff. And even in college, I like to doodle around, do a lot of horse drawings. I tried to draw some of my models at one time, but didn't work out. They looked really funky. So maybe I'll try again now that I have more free time on my hands. And then the other thing I want to do is get ideas. So what I'm going to do for that is go through my Just About Horses magazines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through these. I'm going to look at the different models in here. I'm going to see if there's any tips on drawing, painting, photography, anything like that. And we're going to take those and we're going to apply this to our either custom model or a sketchbook, because, hey, great ideas come from Just About Horses. So I've got quite a few of the magazines that I have just had and gathered up. So, I'll just be going through these, browsing through them, reading through them, seeing what models I really still want that I've missed out on. So that is one other thing we're going to do. So then the next thing I would like to do is make some tack for my horses. So let's go out and let's switch to a new spot so you can kind of see my tack setup, and I will kind of show you like what I use. I'm not going to necessarily make a halter because it takes me like a half hour to 45 minutes to do one because I'm still new at making it. I have watched tack making videos online. I've seen Infinity Breyers make them. I've seen a couple others that I watch. Can't think of them off the top of my head because I'm like just still focused on this whole rainy thing. So with that, let's take a few seconds, go, and I will show you what you're going to do. So on my way out to locate our tack making stuff, I forgot that I have this shelf. It is just randomly full of horses. So one other project you can busy yourself with is finding something to do with all these horses. They're all in boxes and I have no shelf room. So I don't know about you guys, but after I get a lot, I tend to like put them in a container and just kind of store them away until I can get them out. But I want to do more than that. I want to reorganize, redecorate. So we'll kind of see. I don't really know, but that is something else that I came across. So I was like, you can customize your Breyers, you can sketch them, you can read in your Just About Horses, you can make tack, and you can reorganize any chaos that you have floating around. I mean, because if you look at this, stablemate set is just laying here. There's a random stand here. And as you can tell, I need the dust. It's getting a little nasty. Heath is just hanging out because I don't want him to fall off, so he is just laying. But then we have these stablemate shelves, so I'm thinking maybe some reorganization there because I've gotten more of the club stablemates since I put this up. So that is one thing that we might actually do today. Okay, so here we are in the tack making area. So I have this bin. I've got all kinds of stuff in here. I learned this from some of the tack makers online that organization is awesome. So I've got my O-rings, I've got my D-rings, I've got my buckles, I've got my 3 slotted rings, and then I just have more hardware, and I have some lead rope making materials here. And then I have my tape, and I've got the super glue in case one of my halters just like randomly decides it's not going to hold real well. And I've got my tools in there as well. Over here, I do have my glue gun. Now this is a travel kit that I put together. So if I'm traveling and want to make model horse tack, I just take this with me. I load it up with my favorite stuff. And then here's the ribbons. So here's the ribbons for my holiday making halter tack. And then just like regular miscellaneous different colorful ribbon. So as you can tell, I'm not like a super serious tack maker, but I do love making them for my horses. So Cancion is actually wearing a halter and lead rope that I made him. So very exciting. And then I have these two just hanging out over here because after this video, I will be making them some halters as well. So that is another thing you can do on your rainy day. You can make model horse tack and you can customize it any way you want, any colors. I have seen recently, like people are taking jewels and putting them on the halters. So that would look kind of cool if you're into that. So there is that. So then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up some online stuff and we're gonna look at Brier Fest and we're gonna look at Brier horse shopping. Okay, so now that we have the Brier Horses website pulled up, we are gonna look at stuff and we are going to decide what our Brier Fest is gonna be like. So what are we gonna do? Oh, and there's a subscribe to the newsletter. I'm already subscribed, so I don't need to do that. All right, where did the events page go? There we go. Okay, so I typically like to look at information on tickets because I'm like, okay, what tickets do I want this year? There's VIP, all access, general admission, and then your online access tickets as well. And then as you go through, it tells you what you receive with each one. So I have selected to get 2 VIPs and 4 all access this year. All right, so then we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go back to Brier Fest and we're gonna say, okay, let's look at the exclusive models now. So I just scroll through and I'm really excited to get Athenian Lady. She is just stunning. And I love that they put her on this mold. I am like, I love this mold. Her colors are gorgeous. So I cannot wait to add her to the herd. And then there's the stablemates that come with your VIP ticket or stablemate ticket. There's the special run list. So I am getting this one, Miss Independent. I'm getting Sorry Not Sorry because I love the Salinero mold, my absolute favorite. I am going to get Surprise Girls Run the World. So I'm not sure which one this will be, but I'm really excited to find out. So what are your guys' predictions? Who do you think it is? And then I also got the Edge of Glory. Now, when I get my all access master list, I will be putting these guys on it, and this is my fight song on it. So there will be some others. And then for limited editions, I did pick out this guy. Did not get that one. I picked out this one because like Cancion, I love this mold and I love gray horses. I'm gonna try to get this one on Brier Fest weekend, only sold online. So we'll try and see. I didn't get that one or that one. Oh, I did get the best of Brier Fest because I have all 4 of these from the previous years. So very excited. Also gonna try to pick up a Wild Things, but again, sold only online. So we'll see. So then, like, you know, there's other things on the under Brier Fest that you can select and read through, and special guests, guest horses, the blog. It's been super helpful. There's a first timers guide. So you can get on there and look and, you know, just go through information. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm a big advocate of shopping. So here we go. Here is all the selection. So I'm going to go to horses and I'm going to browse through. So this one here is a new one. It's actually sold through brick and mortar. So I bought this one through Equus Now. So if you guys are looking for an online brick or mortar, that's a good place to look. This one has also came out gilded. It's supposed to represent Earth Day. Then you have the elements, and then you have the regular runs. So I can't wait to get Legend. I can't wait to get Kasako. Not sure if I pronounced that right. On the fence about Atlanta, and then I definitely want the Ideal Series Pony of the Americas because I do have some Nicholas molds, and I love Appaloosas and paint horses, as we have discussed in other videos. So cannot wait to pick them up. And then I've got quite a few of these. I have Mojave. I have Full Moon Rising. I've got these two here. So I just like to browse and do some shopping. I did pick up a Highland pony. I don't see that one on here. I bought that one when I bought my, oh, right there. Okay, Norwich. I don't know if it's Highland, but maybe it's Hackney. I don't remember. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I know you guys like to do that. So I did buy that one, and I did get my Stablemates Club stablemate. Oh, and that's another thing. So another cool thing about Breyer is you can join their clubs. So you can join the Collector Club, you can join the Premier Club, you can join Vintage Club, you can join Stablemates Club. So if you haven't bought any of your, if you want memberships for special horses and you just want to buy some like additional horses for your herd, those are good clubs to join. So that's what I'm doing when I'm browsing online. I also shop on Facebook. I shop on triplemountainhorses.com. I do shop with Paint Pony Studios. I love collecting her stickers, so they are amazing. So everything I have is like all stickified because of her. But that's just some of my online stuff I do. And then as I'm gearing up for Brier Fest, we're going to switch gears back to that real quick. I have a notebook full of what I want. So Brier Fest 2024, VIP ticket number 1, what I got on it. VIP ticket number 2, what I got on that one. The online onlys, and then the all access master list. I wrote out who I wanted, so we'll see how that goes. And then the other thing for Brier Fest is I have to make a list of things that like we have to take because every year we forget to take stuff. So we have trash bags, plastic bags, bubble wrap, shelving units, etc. And then lastly, I make up my Brier Fest want list. So as you can tell, I still have some that are unchecked because I am still missing them from the herd. Oh, I actually have to check off glossy Verdatis because as you guys saw in my short, I did end up getting that one. So those are kind of things I like to do also. So with that being said, there is actually one more thing I like to do. So give me a few seconds to do the setup and we will discuss that. So one other thing I like to do is set up my horses for model horse showing because I don't know if you guys like me do not have a live show to go to anywhere around your area and you're like, I really want to try my hand at showing. Photo shows are a fantastic way to do that. So what I do is I buy these boards. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. And it looks huge, but then when you zoom in for your horse for the picture, it's actually like the size that you need. I put fake moss down. And then I usually use like this fake grass stuff. Now this grass and this moss are used for train layouts, but I use them for photo showing because I went to the How to Photo Show Your Horses last year at Brier Fest workshop. And that was one of the things that like really stood out to me when I took the course. Of course, your lighting has to be amazing. So the light you see here is not going to be enough for this horse. I really need to light it up. So I'm still working with that. I know some people use photo boxes. Some people have like the actual lighting setup. However, with my house being tiny and not having room, which is why horses are just everywhere, I can't really do that. But I did get like a tabletop ring light, and then I have another ring light, which I actually use when I shoot my videos when I'm sitting in my normal area. But yeah, this is something else I like to do. I like to set them up for photo showing. All right, so there you have it. That is my video on what to do with your model horses when it's raining. If I forgot anything and you want to see anything included in like a future video, let me know. I will be more than happy to add stuff. But those are things I typically do on a rainy day or even when it snows. Now, somebody did ask me to, you know, figure out what to do, like if a tornado warning goes off. Now, we have had those, but I haven't really done anything with my models. I don't have anywhere to store them. So I just hope and pray that they're safe. But I think like if that would happen and I had somewhere, I might like move them down to a basement. I might put them into containers and quickly store them, especially like if it's a couple days out and you know the storm is coming. Just get yourself prepared. I know the last thing we would want is for anybody to lose their beloved models, especially myself. I don't know what I would do. I would probably cry myself to sleep at night because they are a big part of me. So That is kind of what I would do in that situation. But you guys, that is what we're going to do on a day when it's raining out. So if you have any questions, comments, want to know more, want to see more, please let me know. I had a really fun time putting this video together because I didn't realize how many things I actually do when I like have a rainy day until I actually started putting this video together. I'm like, I do so much. Like, what the heck? I do more than I think I do. So with that being said, hopefully at some point you'll get to see this guy fully customized, but I kind of doubt it. I'm gonna just send him to a customizer because I'm just not good at it. So anyways, with that being said, happy Saturday. Hopefully it's rainy. Hopefully it's not rainy for you. Hopefully it's sunny. Hopefully you get a very, very nice weekend. Welcome to spring. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.